December 2017. Catherine's apartment.
I need you to take care of her.
Our rules say it's a legal guardian.
I'll come back for her, I promise.
That dream. Why do I keep dreaming it? I don't even understand it. When did it even start? Forget it. Just watch TV or something.
Please turn the TV on.
Next, in arts and culture, we have big news. As a famous writer whose previous work, A Profound Discourse on the Innate Goodness of Humanity, brought about lively social discourse on the nature
Missing, huh?
has gone missing.
Could be a good
Writer
topic.
James-
Not this again! That stupid breaker!
Listen carefully. Find the circuit breaker and turn the lights on.
Really gotta fix that circuit breaker. This weekend, no excuses. Chris did mention once that he'd met that writer. Then I guess I should call Chris.
A writer gone missing. The disappearance of a top writer whose every book became a bestseller and the talk of the town was quite the spectacle. The writer became a star, with his deep inquiry into human nature, shedding new light on the goodness of humankind. But since the cruel murder of his wife, some 10-odd years ago, he had practically given up writing. The news that he had gone missing caused concern for many who were fans of his work.
James? You mean the guy who's always droning on about that human nature thing instead of just writing like a proper writer should? Well, since the incident way back when, nobody's seen him. And I hear he's locked himself in somewhere and all he does is write. Oh yeah, and he's famous for never leaving that summer house of his whenever he writes. His wife? What happened to his wife, though? Oh. It's already been 10 years, but...
Ambitious writer Catherine, working for a third-rate daily newspaper, had Chris, who works for a publishing company, down a whole bottle of scotch and tell her the address of the summer house where the writer apparently goes into hiding whenever he writes. Chris tried to stop Catherine, saying the writer was probably too busy focusing on his writing. Hell-bent on getting an exclusive by finding a writer who was supposed to be missing, Catherine placed the pendant on her desk on her bosom and set off to the writer's summer house before the scotch had had a chance to wear off.
Wow, so far. Building yourself a house out here and coming all alone to write? No wonder people think he's gone missing. How many hours have I been traveling already? Seriously.
The address Chris gave her was a ways out of town.
It's out of town. Really, really far out. So, maybe this is where Chris said the writer should be. But it feels so familiar. The air sure is clean way out here in the forest. Ugh, but it's so cold. Well, the air is good at least. Guess it's kinda the perfect spot to come to write.
Standing at the porch, the reporter hesitated.
Is it okay to just go in?
She hesitated momentarily, but telling herself the writer would obviously overlook any trespass if she could just have a few words with him and convince him of how big a fan she was. She knocked on the door.
Well, here goes nothing. Excuse me? Hello? Excuse me? Is anyone here? Huh. I guess there's no one home. Huh? The door's open. Is he out? I've got to get the story anyway, so might as well.
Now in the house, the reporter shivered. The temperature inside was no warmer than outside.
Oh, why is it so cold in here? It's almost warmer outside. Does anyone actually live here? Maybe I should look for the writer? Hello? Anyone there?
Still, no answer. A thought passed through the reporter's head.
Yeah, I'm in anyways. I guess I should look around the house.
January 2003. I was wrong. Maybe humankind is not good after all. No, we are not. If we were, how could something like this happen? I'm going to go back to the beginning.
The beginning? What does he mean, go back to the beginning?
Listen carefully as you turn the dial to open the trunk. March 2003. I've begun taking medication. The smallest amount relaxes me and makes me feel comfortable. I think I'll be getting some sleep tonight.
So, the pain must have been so bad he needed pills. The door to that room is open.
It was her instinct as a writer that told her the room was the writer's writing room. And those instincts were keener than she thought.
So, it's obviously a study. Looks like it's been a while since it's been used, though. I'll just take some pictures.
Bring your screen into focus to take photographs.
I guess that's enough photos for now. So this must be what he's working on right now.
Umwelt. Waves of light reach the sensory organs behind the eyeball. What we can see represents less than 1/10,000,000th of all the wavelengths there are. Electromagnetic waves, ultrasonic waves, X-rays, and gamma rays are passing through our bodies as we speak. We humans are incapable of feeling them. Snakes can see infrared rays. Recognition is a function limited by our bodies. The brain is aware of only part of the world.
He must be writing about human perception. Maybe there are some other manuscripts.
Umwelt.
He must be writing about human perception. Maybe there are some other manuscripts. I need to investigate this place further.
2002, my wife has died. No, she has been murdered. Pain is heart-wrenching. Even several days later, I still cannot believe it. Every time I fall asleep, there appears my wife. I cannot stand the nights. I don't have the energy to write anymore tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't even imagine what it would feel like to lose your spouse like that.
Umwelt, the surrounding world. Waves of light reach the sensory organs behind the eyeball. What we can see represents less than 1/10,000,000th of all the wavelengths there are. Electromagnetic waves, ultrasonic waves, X-rays, and gamma rays are passing through our bodies as we speak. We humans are incapable of feeling them. Snakes can see infrared.
He must be writing about human perception. Maybe there are some other manuscripts. This looks like it's from a long time ago. Lorraine, wife to famous writer James, murdered? Ah, this incident.
Good evening. We are at the site of a murder, in front of the home of Mr. James, best known for his book Threshold of Goodness. A burglar broke into the house in the middle of the night and murdered Mr. James' wife, Lorraine.
It's been a while, but it sure was a big incident. Anyways, where's that writer gone to? Maybe I should check out the other rooms too? Missed something.
He likes to hide things all the time. He's hidden the keys in the kitchen and is acting like he doesn't know anything about them. I'm just sorry I don't play with him enough.
He? Who's he talking about? The kitchen? Maybe there's something in the kitchen on the first floor.
Rub the screen with one finger.
What does that mean? Maybe I can use this key to check the other rooms out. Oh well, I guess it's no big deal.
The door to the next room, filled with dolls, creaked open. A bed with fancy decorations and pink bedding.
Whose room was this? Looks like a kid's room.
October 7th, 2001. Today, I played fetch with Daddy and Charlie. When Dad throws the ball, Charlie always fetches the ball before I can. I hate how I can never beat him at the game. But Charlie's my one and only friend.
2001? Kathy? Looks like this diary belongs to the writer's daughter.
April 23rd, 2003. Dad says I won't be seeing Charlie anymore. He said Charlie's gone to a happy place. I miss Charlie.
Their dog. He must have passed away. I guess it wouldn't have been easy to say such a thing to such a young kid. I guess I should take photos of this room as well.
The reporter snapped some photos of Kathy's room. As she took the photos, the reporter began to feel excited. A look into the daily life of a writer everybody had thought had gone missing. This article was going to go well.
You've always got to be at the scene if you're gonna write a proper article. Damn, it's the editor. Hey, Chief.
Catherine, where's your article? What are you up to, and where the hell are you?
Yeah, I'm working on the story.
What? What are you talking about?
Chris, he gave me a solid lead.
Whatever. Just make sure you send your piece in today.
Ugh, such a temper. Just wait. Once the writer gets back here, I'll have the exclusive of the century. Oh man, my battery's dying. What's that memo over there?